What is up, guys? My name is XNK and welcome back to another GTA 5 video. This is probably going to be my last video before I go on vacation, which is going to be from June 1st to July 31st, so it's going to be 2 months. Hopefully my friend IAA Bullets can help me upload. Yeah, so hopefully we can work that out so I don't have to have no videos uploaded in the summer. So today I wanted to make this video special. This is going to be the top 5 interior glitches that you can do solo, so get inside of these buildings. At the number 5 spot, we have Lester's house. Yeah, it's pretty hard. This one's hard. You just want to get to this part of the map right here. All you're going to need is a Paradise van from the Beach Bum update or the Weasel News van. So you want the van parked up like that, and you want to go up against the wall, go to the right side, basically towards the roof, and then your character will do the falling animation, and yeah, hopefully that happens. Now, I don't know how, but I got it on my first try, and, like, I don't even know how, because usually this would take, like, 5 minutes, maybe even 10. But I got very lucky, so yeah. Lester's house is really cool. It's kind of small, but it's really cool. There's a lot of Easter eggs you can figure out, and it's just amazing in here. Again, it is pretty small, so this is going to be at the number 5 spot. Yeah, there's a lot of Easter eggs you can figure out, and there's just so much stuff to look at. Lester's house is probably the most detailed house in this list, maybe. I'm not too sure, but it's very detailed. But even though it's small, I am putting this at the number 5 spot. At the number 4 spot, we have the IAA Building. Now, as of right now, I'm at the F.I.B, but you just want to go over here. It's right next to the F.I.B Building. I will show you where it's at in a second. But this is probably the least detailed, but it's a huge interior. So you just want to get to this part of the map right here. Now, like I said, there's not much detail, but it's still really big and it's pretty cool. So what you want to do is you want to have a cargo bob and a motorcycle. You want to head to the IAA building and then drop your motorcycle on this little ledge right on the ledge right there. It's not little, it's pretty big. Just go ahead and put the helicopter on the top of the building. You want to get down to your motorcycle, and then there's this little invisible wall right here that you can drive through. And this is probably the most dangerous part. You do have to be careful because you could fall off the motorcycle and die. Now sometimes you won't see the interior. All you have to do is basically just crash, which is pretty easy to do. And there you go, you can now see the interior. You can't see your motorcycle, which is pretty weird. But, like I said, this is a pretty big interior, but there's not much detail. The one room that does have detail is this one office, and I'm just exploring a bit. But, yeah. I think all the doors open, except for some. There's some doors that don't open, but most of them do. And sometimes you'll just walk through some glass. But this is the office I'm talking about, which is the most detailed. There's a lot of stuff in here. This was the room that was in the story mode, and it's pretty cool. Now, one weird thing about this building is you can actually climb through the ceiling, as I'm about to do in a second. As you can see, I just climbed through the ceiling, and I actually trapped myself in here. There's no way you can get out of this room, so you do have to be careful. And yeah. This is the number 4 spot, IAA Building. At the number 3 spot, we have Trevor's Meth Lab. You just want to get to this part of the map right here. All you're going to need is a dump truck and, I guess, another car to help you get on top of the dump truck if you need that. I did, because I suck at this game. So, once you get on top of the dump truck, you want the dump truck kind of parked like this, where it's kind of crooked. And then you want to shoot out the window and then just slide through the window. Simple as that. It's so easy. And to get the interior to load up, you just want to climb over that couch, which isn't too hard. But yeah, this has a lot of detail, and it's fairly decently sized, I guess. A lot bigger than Lester's house. Maybe smaller than IAA Building, but it has a lot of detail. So yeah, that's why I put this at the number 3 spot. At the number 2 spot, we have inside the F.I.B Building. Now, yes, there is actually a solo method inside of here. You just want to get to this part of the map right here. All you're going to need is a motorcycle and a cargo bob. So, you're going to need your motorcycle on top of the F.I.B building, and then you want to bring your motorcycle up to the roof window, and then you just want to ramp off of it like it's a ramp, and then just lean back, and you just basically want to land on your back on the window. Now, this will take a few tries. As you can see, this is where I get, and you start breaching through, and there you go, you are now inside. Now, you do have to be careful with your health, because if you have low health, you'll probably die from falling, so you really need to be careful. Now, this has some huge interior, might even be the biggest one, but I just felt like number one had the best interior. You can actually go in there if you explode the door. You can't normally go in there by pushing it. Yeah, there you go, it's open. It's not much, but there's a little secret room. And yeah, number one and number two was a hard choice, but I felt like F.I.B Building was a little bit worse than the number one spot. So yeah, let's get to that. And finally, at the number one spot, we have the solo method inside of Humane Labs. Now, you probably didn't know this either. You probably didn't know that you could go in here solo. So, you just want to get to this part of the map right here. So, what you're going to need is at least 2 to 3 vehicles surrounding your personal vehicle, which is a van. And you want one vehicle to push those 2 boxes up against the little barrier things so you don't spawn there. So what you want to do is basically have the random cars parked up like that, and then have your van parked in the corner, but leave some space so you can wedge into the corner. Now, I did actually spawn on top of the roof. I don't know how. Just jump down, you'll be fine. And I actually accidentally slipped there, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll just go to first person. And yeah, I ended up spawning inside. I don't know how. But yeah, once you jump in the corner, your character should not be moving. They should be like laying down or something. And then just go to first person. And then, yeah, your character will go inside sometimes. It might take a few tries, don't worry about it. I thought this was the best interior in the game, and it's actually fairly big. So, that's basically it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.